If you've been staring at your Google Ads dashboard going, what campaign should I be using? Should I be using search? pmax okay? Should I be doing shopping feed? Well, you're asking yourself the right questions because getting the wrong campaign structure is like closing your eyes, opening up your wallet and telling Google to surprise you. So in today's video, we're gonna be breaking down exactly what a performance max campaign is, how it's different from a search campaign, and when you should or shouldn't be using it for your business. So let's dive into it. All right. Let's start with the basics. What even is a performance max campaign, you might ask? A performance max, or we call it pmax for short, is Google's AI-driven campaign that runs across all Google Ads inventory. That means your ads can show up on search, YouTube, display, Gmail, Discover, and even Maps. Basically, Performance Max takes your assets, which is your images, your videos, your headlines, your descriptions, your long headlines, and your short description, and automatically tests them across Google Ads' entire network to find the best performing combinations and placements. So in theory, it sounds amazing, right? Google's AI just does all the heavy lifting for you. Now let's talk about how the PMax compares to your good old reliable search campaign. The biggest difference is intent. So search campaigns are all about capturing these high intent users who are directly going to Google and searching to solve a problem of theirs. Someone can type in buy running shoes online and boom, you are now competing in that auction to win that customer. But a performance max campaign, on the other hand, is more about casting a wider net. It's targeting users at different stage of the traditional marketing funnel. People who might be interested, but aren't necessarily searching for this product or solution right at this moment. So this is kind of used almost to generate more demand and bring people into your bottom stages of your marketing funnel. So search campaigns are kind of like a sniper, precise, deadly, and focused on conversions. And a performance max campaign is like a drone, scanning everything, picking up signals, and optimizing on the fly. Another key distinction is the ad placement. Search campaigns only show your ads on the search engine result page and search partner, but a performance max campaign runs your ads everywhere. Search, YouTube display, Discover, Gmail, Maps, and more. So if you're used to search campaigns and all of a sudden you see your ads popping up on YouTube or Gmail, don't freak out. That's just how PMax rolls. So now let's talk about how a Performance Max campaign fits into your marketing funnel. Since Performance Max targets a broader audience, it's naturally more focused on top and middle of funnel users. So Google's AI is going to be looking for people who have shown signs and signals of interest in certain things. Maybe they've even visited a competitor's website or watched a related video or interacted with similar content elsewhere. Google has that information. PMax is also really good for retargeting. Google automatically finds users that have interacted with your brand and reintroduces them to ads in different platforms across multiple different channels. So this, compared to a search campaign where you're only targeting those who are actively searching for what you offer, which is purely bottom of funnel, this is why PMax tends to work better for some businesses more than others. So then does that mean I should be using a Performance Max campaign? Well, Performance Max is a beast when it's used correctly, but it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. So PMax is great for e-commerce brands because when powerfully paired with the Google Merchant Center, it dynamically shows product images across multiple channels and finds users most likely to buy. Also good for weight loss, fitness, and health-related businesses because these industries thrive on brand awareness and nurturing leads over time. And with PMax's broad targeting and retargeting features as well, it's also great. And one of the biggest things I like about this industry with anything like health, wellness, weight loss related is there are always going to be people who are actively looking for a solution for their weight loss online by a Google search, but there is also a lot of people, and arguably a much larger percentage of the market share, of people who know they want to or need to fix their weight problem, but haven't yet taken action. So your PMax can influence them to take action and be like, you know what, you're right, I have been wanting to do this for a minute. This seems appealing. I'm going to click now. Also good for subscription-based businesses. So if you have a long customer journey and you need to stay top of mind, a Performance Max campaign is a really good way to create almost an ecosystem for buyers. On the other hand, PMax campaigns are not ideal for companies like local service. So plumbers, electricians, lawyers, these businesses typically thrive on high intent leads and searches. So someone needing emergency plumbing, isn't waiting for a display ad to pop up or a YouTube ad to show up and be like, oh shoot, you're right, we have to fix this massive leak or this huge pool of water that's in the middle of our floor. People are typically searching for auto repair near me or plumber near me because they want to take action relatively soon, making the sales cycle really short. PMax is also not really great for B2B companies with niche audiences. If you have a very specific target audience, pmax might be a waste of your budget because of the less relevancy in clicks compared to, something like search. So if your goal is still to capture these immediate high intent, ready to buy leads, then search is still the king for you. But PMAX is also amazing for discovery and scaling, but it lacks the control of manual keyword targeting and many other things. Because with a search campaign, you can target exact keywords with intent driven bidding and even control your bidding, control what searches are actually triggering your ads, and set granular ad copy for specific queries, which is going to help you segment your different types of audiences so you can be speaking directly to your certain types of buyers to have more intentionality and be a sniper. PMAX, on the other hand, is more of a Google's trusted AI friend. So great if you have a big budget and want to scale, but not ideal if you need precision and are trying to stay really lean. So to wrap this all up, should you be using a Performance Max campaign? If you're running an e-commerce store, a physical store, or you want broader visibility and you want to bring more people into your website through broader advertising, absolutely. It can be a fantastic tool, especially if you're selling anything that's more nationwide compared to local. Also a huge help. But if you're a local service-based business relying on direct leads, then you should probably just optimize your search. And if that's the case, then you're probably looking at a video like this because your search campaign is not performing the way you want to. So you're looking for alternative ways to get more leads because you just can't seem to make search work for you. So I have good news. I do free Google Ads audits. So if you go into the description, I have a link for you. Or if you're like, Johnny, forget it. I want to focus on the business and I want to focus on the parts of the business that actually make it move and I should be delegating Google Ads. Well, I agree with you. And this is exactly why I do what I do. So if you want me to run your Google Ads for you, I also have a link below in the description. And if you're like, Johnny, man, you're the expert, you're the genius. And you're like, I want to learn more about e-commerce and I want to learn more about local health and wellness. Well, I have 2 full PDF ebook guides that are in the description below, where you can download off my website for completely free of charge. So again, thank you guys for watching and I will see you in the next video.